G'day, I'm David Haig from Creative Content, and this is a GoPro Hero 11 Black. Can you see that tiny little hole just there? That's the microphone, and its job is to pick up whatever audio you want to record. This might be a person's voice, like this, a band's music, some bird song, bubbles when you're snorkeling, or bike or car noise, for example. And for such a small mic, it doesn't do a bad job. But knowing that audio is a major part of any video, whilst you can get away with just using the built-in mic for GoPros, there are better options, and this video will show you what they are. Before I make some suggestions though, some may remember that during the height of the pandemic, I had a part-time gig at the local J-Car store. During my time there, it surprised me just how many people come in to buy a microphone without having any clue as to the fact there are different types of mics for different sorts of jobs. Common perception was that a mic was a mic was a mic, but nothing could be further from the truth. Going back to our GoPro then, let's have a look and see some of the available options. The first is to use the GoPro mic adapter, letting you plug an external mic into the GoPro's USB-C port, and this costs about $80. The drawback here, of course, is that the camera's battery door is left open at all times, unless you get the pass-through door to replace the existing one, and this is another $30. Another option is the GoPro Media Mod, and this has an external built-in mic just there, and that's $120. But I'm being blunt, this mic is not much better than the built-in one in the camera itself. Better is to plug an external mic into the socket of the Media Mod. So what mic should you get? Well, I've tested a lot of mics with GoPros over the years and narrowed it down to these. First is the Sennheiser MKE200, a small and very versatile mic that sits nicely on top of the Media Mod and plugs into the inbuilt mic port. It has a bigger brother too, the MKE400, and this I find does have a fuller sound. The MKE200 doesn't need external power, whereas the MKE400 runs off a pair of AAA batteries. These mics cost $149 and $299 respectively. Another option is the Rode Video Mic 2, which is similar in size and specs to the Sennheiser MKE200, and like it, does not need power. It too costs $149. The difference in quality is marginal, but I do slightly prefer the Sennheiser. The next option is a wireless mic, and I stress this is not the same as a Bluetooth mic the GoPro Hero 12 supports. Wireless mics consist of a transmitter and a receiver. The subject, usually a person, wears the transmitter with a lapel or handheld mic, and the receiver is plugged into the mic connector on the Media Mod. Decent wireless mics are good for a distance of about 200 meters when in line of sight. At $180 or so is the Holyland Lark M1, which gives you a pair of noise-cancelling transmitter mics and a receiver, all packed into a nice nifty recharging case. The DJI mic system, however, goes one better, in that as well as recording to the SD card in the GoPro, it also has 8 GB of memory in the mic, so you have a duplicated recording for safety. It has a better range too at 250 meters, but it costs a fair bit more at $389. If you want, in my opinion, the best of the best, the digital Sennheiser XSW-D is the way to go, the D meaning digital. The Sennheiser doesn't have the range of the others at 75 meters, nor the long recording time at 5 hours, and at $529 it is not inexpensive. It makes up for these shortfalls, however, with wonderful audio quality, and as a bonus supports multiple transmitters per receiver, making it ideal for professional use. Incidentally, this is the model that I use mostly. Other popular wireless systems are from Australian company Rode, specifically the ME and the Go 2, and they both get very favourable reports. Of course, there are many other brands and types available, but I urge you to do your research and ask around before buying, as sometimes all is not what it seems in terms of audio quality, battery life, ruggedness, connectivity options, and so on. Finally, I mentioned these are mostly units I have tested and played with over the years. In some cases though, these units may have been superseded by newer models. In this space, technology moves very, very quickly indeed. I hope this video has been helpful. To see other tutorials from Creative Content, go to the YouTube channel web address you see on the screen, and please subscribe to be advised of new tutorials when they become available. If you have any comments, questions or suggestions, feel free to contact me via the email address at the bottom of the screen. I'm David from Creative Content. Thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing. If you use a GoPro or other action type camera, I think you'll like my free 60-page e-magazine. You can download it from my website at www.creativecontent.au and select the option in the menu bar.